Matt Patricia said afterwards, bottom line, there are no excuses. In a year where there is so much that has changed, this one had a way too familiar feel. The Lions opening the season without their top offensive weapon, Kenny Golladay. He was ruled out with a hamstring. So too was first-round pick Jeff Okudah. Okudah was a big offseason addition for the defense. So was Jamie Collins. But Collins making contact with an official, he was ejected from the game. A battle of field goals until late in the first half. DeAndre Swift scoring the first touchdown of his NFL career. The rookie had the Lions up 13-6 at the half. In the third quarter, Matthew Stafford 4 for 4 on the drive to open the second half, finds T.J. Hockenson to put the Lions up 20-6. It was 23-6 heading into the fourth. The Bears finally find the end zone. Mitch Trubisky, Jimmy Graham. So all of a sudden the Bears are within 10. Adrian Peterson trying to put the game out of reach. 93 yards on 14 carries, the leading rusher in the game. The Lions went to him a ton, but 5 trips into the red zone resulting in only 2 touchdowns. Matt Prater from 55 yards out on this drive, he had made 3 field goals on the day. This one hits off the post. No good. The Bears capitalize, scoring another touchdown. So a 3-point game. Stafford looking for Marvin Jones. Picked off. Kyle Fuller grabs it. Chicago down 23-6 entering the fourth. All of a sudden in the driver's seat. Trubisky from the Lions 27. 2 minutes to go. Looking for Anthony Miller. He's got him. Chicago scores 21 straight to take the lead, 27-23. The Lions drive it all the way back to the Bears' 11. 11 seconds to go. Stafford for Swift. He's open. The rookie can't hang on. The go-ahead touchdown in his hands. But no, and you take another look, that's how this one would end. The Lions lose it 27-23. Disappointment as they collapse. Justin Rose is live tonight at Ford Field and joins us with more. Justin, another heartbreaking loss to open the 2020 season.
It certainly is, Brad, and I can't help but chuckle while you go through those highlights, because if you're sitting at home right now wondering if you've seen this movie before, you have. Go back to 2019, Lions on the road in Arizona to start the season, up 18 points before the fourth quarter begins. They end up tying that game and having that weird one at the end of their record the rest of the way. This time around, as you mentioned, up 21 entering the fourth quarter. But this time they didn't have a comeback. There was no tie, and it's disappointment abound for the Detroit Lions. Matt Patricia said afterwards that DeAndre Swift did not lose the game by dropping that final pass down the stretch. It was the entire team lumped together with a fourth quarter, and this whole dagger time mentality the team is trying to employ this year. We'll have to wait another week to see if it shows up.
My arm around him as soon as we, got to the tunnel, walked up the tunnel with him, and told him, he's a great player. The game's not on him. It's on me. It's on the entire, bad execution and bad plays that we had towards the end of the game and the bad coaching. We all had opportunities to do a better job, and we know that we got to do that going forward. But he's a great young player. He's going to be, a good player for a long time. He's going to make a lot of plays, and we'll just move with this.
And I asked head coach Matt Patricia afterwards, with the emptiness, it was very weird in here today, the eerie feeling that was all through this stadium, especially when there was an injury. It was complete silence in here. I asked him if that might have played a factor in the Bears creating their own momentum from their own sideline. He said, well, I'm not going to say we would have won the game if fans were here, but maybe, just maybe, it would have been a little bit different had there been Detroit Lions fans screaming, trying to do anything to will them to a victory. Nonetheless, the Lions start the season 0-1, and we won't be back at Ford Field for quite some time. So, Brian, it's going to be a tough road for the Lions to dig out of this one, a heartbreaker at home, and it was self-inflicted for the most part. Plenty more reaction coming up later on here in 7 Action News. Live at Ford Field, Justin Rose, 7 Action Sports.
It's kind of